For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
On the back of the announcement of the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would the kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on the team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with NPLSA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City.
Welcome all here to One Solution Park for this round 9 RAA NPLSA fixture. This is between the home team FK Beograd and the visitors Adelaide Comets FC. This, of course, the rescheduled fixture from Saturday night where it was washed out due to the weather conditions. Rescheduled here on a Monday night, cold chilly one here in Woodville West. Two teams looking to climb up the table with these last few games remaining. Both teams coming into tonight after some good results as well. Currently sitting on the ladder, FK Beograd in 4th. A win today could bring them up to 3rd above Adelaide United Youth Team. While for Adelaide Comets, they're in that middle pack of the league with 25 points, and a win for them today could get them into 7th position, as they will miss out on entering the finals race due to goal difference, but they'll get there points-wise equal with the team in 6th. Coming into today as well, we'll go through the lineups of both teams, starting with the away side, Adelaide Comets, who make 2 changes in their starting lineup, with Nick Vatanos and Nicholas Robinson coming in. Those for Nicholas Ikonomopoulos and Ethan Karkafiris. Otherwise, their lineup is as follows: number 1, Daniel Vaughan; number 5, Matthew Chandler; number 6, Nicholas Vatanos, who comes in; Nicholas Robinson, number 8; Anthony Mavro-Lombardos, Jaden Labasso, Aladdin Irabona, Jake Ellenberger, Minsung Park, Nicholas Stojanovic, and Damian Lujic. For FK Beograd as well, they also make 2 changes, with Alexander Banjak and Lorenzo Borselli coming in, while a couple of the other starters from last week have dropped to the bench, and a youngster on the bench as well for Beograd in Kosic. Their lineup is as follows: number 1, Jamie Signorello; number 5, Cooper Nunn; number 6, Kristen Konstantopoulos; number 7, Massimo Falco; number 8, Jason Konstantopoulos; number 10, Anthony Trimboli; number 14, Uday Koike; number 15, Ethan Harrington; number 16, Alexander Banjak; number 17, Lorenzo Borselli; and number 22, Frobert Nyonkuru. Just minutes away from kickoff here. In their last games, Adelaide Comets won 2-1 at home against Adelaide Croatia Raiders, while for FK Beograd they lost 1-0 away at Modbury in a big canter there that helps Modbury's survival hopes, but didn't help Beograd's top 4 hopes. Early foul here from Bowley on Robinson. Of course, in the centre of the pitch tonight as well is Christian Verdicchio. Very accomplished referee, lives in the area as well, so I'm sure a Monday night reschedule was right up his alley, knowing they could just get there really close and have to take up a midweek fixture away from home. Talking to some of the coaches for both starts as well, for Adelaide Comets, they were telling me that they have actually had some quite good away form in recent weeks. Led to the pick-up in results. Of course, they won against Adelaide City away, Para Hills away, and Playford away in their last 6, but in the middle of that patch was against a tough opposition 3 of Metro, Croydon, Adelaide United, where they all lost them away from home, but they are the top 3 as well, so of course that is a tough team to crack away from home. They did mention as well that they have Metro at home next week, which is a massive clash for them, and hoping to get a result there at home on a tough grass pitch. For FK Beograd, though, they've had some pretty decent form at home as well at One Solution Park here. Of course, they won 1-0 against Playford here not long ago, and in between that they actually did pick up victories against those top 3 opponents. In Adelaide United they beat here, Croydon they beat here, and I'm fairly sure really early in the season they beat Metro here as well. Here's Koike looking for the left where he's got 2 Beograd players. Kristen Konstantopoulos Splits things up in the middle of the park, finds Falco to Konstantopoulos. Guided out that time by Minsung Park. He's got the armband tonight as well, Massimo Falco. The two ins, of course, we did mention were Baselli and Banjak. That does mean, though, that Ivanic and Jared Clark have dropped to the bench for Beograd after starting last week. And the armband swaps from Jared Clark's arm to Massimo Falco's. Lets it bounce, and now Falco does head that on. Stojanovic brings it down. It's crowded out by Konstantopoulos. He win the throw-in, as well, does Jason. And now it's Massimo on this near side to take the throw. Good flick on there from Trimboli, finding Konstantopoulos, but Park gets a toe in the way. Not the worst crowd I've seen as well on that far side. Of course, the FK Beograd Ultras accompanying that corner flag as they do every week. And otherwise, scattered around the ground is a pretty decent crowd for a Monday night. Can never get enough football in this state and in this city as well. So any game, the only other game tonight is, of course, a State League 1 fixture, and it's Monday nights at Martin who make a return. Long throw-in comes into the box, gets a flick on by Baselli. I think Trimboli was offside there as he attempted to get his head on the end of that one, but back to what I was saying. Monday nights at Martin do return with Adelaide Blue Eagles facing up against Pontian tonight as well. 7:30 kicked off simultaneously to this fixture, but this is the only NPL game tonight. And the rest of those State League 1 and other fixtures that were postponed on the weekend. This Vaughan goes for a slip there. It's not raining tonight, but he might not have packed the right footwear. He's not got the metal studs on tonight. He might have to look where he takes the goal kick next time, as it gets played back out to him now, and they're going to press him high as he puts that one back out to the far wing. And Harrington is a bit too eager with that attempt and comes over the back of Mavrolambardos. Talking as well, some of the Comets players during the day today, going through their formation as well. In recent weeks, they've reverted to a 4-4-2, very simple formation. With 2 strikers, 2 wingers, and essential 2 midfielders in there. And of course, with the out for them tonight, in Nicholas Ikonomopoulos came off in the 34th minute last week due to an injury. And Nicholas Robinson, who returned to our leagues in the cup. As we stop here as Labasso drives down that right side, gets a good chip into the box, and Banjak's there to clear. Here is Robinson now. Mid-season signing, coming over from the US college system, but have played previously in this league with Adelaide City. He's driving into the box now. Robinson cuts it back, but maybe a shot would have been the better opportunity. Now Chandler tries to play it for Damian Lujic. He finds a great pass to Irabona, and now Minsung Park's away on the left, chased by Konstantopoulos. Minsung Park with the left, still going, cuts it back. Signorello's there to avert all danger, but a good little build up there from the back here, and of course all started from the former Beograd man himself, Damian Lujic, making the off-season switch this year to Adelaide Comets after playing all the pre-season and almost up to the season with Beograd. He's made the switch and has found new life here at Adelaide Comets, starting every game that he's been at the club, even getting a goal to his name this season as well. Falco finds the feet of Trimboli, tries to flick it in behind, but Ellenberger's there, and now Comets can switch. Big chase on that side and a big sliding challenge from Harrington, who's executed that to perfection and keeps it for Beograd. Driving into the middle, and finding Nyonkuru. Here's Nunn, looking to play football and play through the lines at the moment, Beograd, and that one was a bit too far to reach for Baselli. Of course, back in the lineup this week. Had some injury concerns over the last couple of weeks since that cup final against Raiders almost a month ago now, maybe even more. Since then, he's had spurting starts and 60 minutes in his legs every now and then, but he's back in the lineup tonight and looking to get his goal-scoring streak back on track. He had quite a few goals to start this season. He's got 5 to his name in the league at this stage. But over the recent weeks, Haven't seen too many hit the back of the net for him, so I'm sure the next one's going to be a cracker. Some other good players in form as well. The captain of, or one of the vice captains, he's not got the armband tonight, Jaden Labasso, scored a brace last week and a brace a couple of games before that as well. He's their top scorer this season with 9 goals. And he scored in the previous fixture between these two sides as well. Commentated that game as well. And I do recall it's a 2-1 win for Beograd with a very early start there. Trimboli and Baselli both scoring in the opening 15 minutes, while Labasso scored 5 minutes after the half break and really made things tough for the final few minutes, but they held on for a very big win at that stage of the season. Beograd had them up to second for a couple of weeks in succession there. Banjak launches long, looking for Jason. Chandler's there, lets it go, and here's Baselli! And he's back on track, Lorenzo Baselli. We said he'd not scored for a couple of weeks, but he's put that to bed, and he goes celebrates with the faithful of Beograd in the far corner. Just one long ball in behind the defence, and Chandler second-guessed himself and leaving that to Vaughan, and Baselli was right on the case, rounding the keeper and tapping in from close range. It's 1-0 to the home side, FK Beograd, and it's courtesy of Lorenzo Baselli. I said as well that next time he finds the net, thought it might have been a screamer, but I'm sure he doesn't care as long as his name's on the score sheet and his team's in the lead. Taps in, one of the easiest goals you get of the season. Just presented himself with that opportunity after defensive Comets let that bounce and then waited for the keeper to come. He never claimed it. Baselli will claim that goal to his name. 1-0. Just 9 minutes in, so it's a quick start, just like the reverse fixture, as I said. And if my memory serves me correctly, and I've just gone and checked this, Baselli opened the scoring in the 9th minute away at Comets, and he's just now opened the scoring here against Comets at home in the 9th minute. Here's Irabona, tries to flick over the head, and again the keeper comes this time. It slips in the box for Harrington, and they can just about clear, almost a mimicking image there in the back line of Beograd as a long ball comes into their 18-yard box, and a bit of indecision from the goalkeeper and the defence. Unfortunately for the home side, they can clear this time, and the frantic energy of this Monday night fixture is really coming to the fore right now. Turnover in the middle of the park from Neon Kuru to Mavro-Lombardos. Here's Irabona again on the left. Faces up Falco. Falco's on the floor. Irabona goes past him. Back post. It's cleared again. And on the second time of asking, it's Kristen Konstantopoulos who gets it even further clear. And they thought they could hold it up for a minute, but again picked off in the middle of the park by Mavro-Lombardos. Stojanovic to Park. Irabona again. He's going to face up Falco here. He's got to keep his feet, Falco. Plays it back instead, and now Minsung Park looking for that delivery again. He got an excellent assist last week against Raiders from a similar position. Here he goes again. Look for a pass in the middle. He came off second best. Baselli on the counter. He's got Trimboli to his right. Plays it into the path of Trimboli. And an excellent challenge from Damian Lujic against his former teammate. Lujic comes off best in this occasion. Labasso keeps things ticking. And Chandler on the far side looking to make amends for that earlier indecision in the back line. He's driving things forward, and we can maybe talk a bit more about Nicholas Robinson, who's come into the starting lineup tonight in the middle of the park. Usually seeing him play as a fullback or a centre back, but he's in the base of the midfield in that 4-4-2, partnered with Stojanovic, and creating some good passes. That's a good turn from Irabona. Not on target, that shot, but you can see Adelaide Comets are really feeling their own in this game, and especially in the opening half, in the forward half too. Falco looking long to Trimboli. It's an excellent ball, an excellent hold-up play as well. Here they go again. Baselli plays it in behind for Trimboli. He's got another running race with Lujic. Trimboli cuts inside. Looks for Baselli. It's going to fall to him again, but this time it bounces up and he couldn't get the touch. Unfortunately for Vaughan, it just lands in his hands. Here's Robinson again picking it up. Ellenberger looks for a flick in behind. Labasso drives with it. He's still going. Jaden Labasso cuts onto his right, looks for a strike. In the way was Falco this time, and it goes out for a throw-in on the far side. The crowd's building as well. They've come out of the club rooms. They've left the Chivups on the burner, and they've come out to watch this game because this is what's providing entertainment at the moment. And they can hear from the crowd, from the players on the pitch, how much this game is swinging in both hands at the moment. Flicked in behind that time. Didn't come off. It'll be a goal kick. Banjak to Falco. Falco inside to Nyonkuru. The touch is a bit bouncy, and now Robinson, his as well, is poor. Konstantopoulos plays it back to his captain, Falco. Now has the line at his mercy. Falco looking in behind this time. Better from the back line of Comets. Good ball as well to Urabona. Can't keep it. Norkin, Konstantopoulos. Here's Robinson driving in. Looks to chip it back post. Nobody's there. Mavrolambardos puts the pressure on Harrington there and unfortunately gives away a goal kick. But again, this left side, the near side of the camera at the moment, it's been about 3 or 4 deliveries to that far post, unopposed. And the left winger of Comets, whichever player has occupied that position, he's put a great ball in at the moment. Short again goes Signorello. Banjak launching long. Koike, I don't think is going to win that battle with Chandler, but they'll pick up the seconds with Kristen Konstantopoulos. Finds Banjak. Baselli tries the flick, gets stuck under his feet, and go up and contest that header. The other routes for both teams as well. Marcus Orchard not in the squad entirely tonight. And of course that injury to Ikonomopoulos meant he has missed out tonight as well. But some ins as well that we did talk about. Comets new signing Tom King is on the bench as well. As well for FK Beograd, young Zach Kosic is featured again. Verdicchio awards a foul right in front of the faithful there of the Ultras. And that one was on Koike, who held up well and won the foul off his opposition player. So a set piece opportunity for FK Beograd this time. Both Konstantopoulos brothers standing over the top of it at the moment. I think Jason will be the one to take. Got a few for tall timber at the back post here. Banjak has entered the fray. Goes near post. Trimboli with a flick on. And it was caught by Vaughan, and unfortunately can't match the first fixture where Trimboli scored in the 14th minute and Baselli in the 9th, and we'll live to see another day. Here's Nunn in the middle of the park after coming up for that set piece. Labasso looking far for his teammate there, Mavrolambardos, but he'll come away with Koike on that far left now. Looks inside to Trimboli. He's got Chandler to deal with. It gives him a big hip and shoulder. Taps it out for a throw-in. Great battle up front there as well. Tremboli's had a fantastic season this year as well. 9 goals in the league so far. But he's also hit a bit of a dry patch in the last couple games. He's looking to get his run back on track, as his strike partner Baselli did tonight with his 6th of the season. Tremboli looks to win a free. Wasn't paid. Koike tries to drive in with 3 black and blue shirts in front of him. Given away that time from Banjak. Pounced on by Erebon. Ellenberg's touch was too soft. Konstantopoulos with a great touch and turn at Nyonkuru. Back to Banjak, launching long again. Konstantopoulos will touch that on his head and look for his brother. Caught under his feet that time, Christian Konstantopoulos. Last time I called their game, both him and his brother are away for a wedding, so with both them back in the team, they're looking for some more fortuitous results and better performances as a team as well. They're both vital members of this FK Beograd side, who's had such a great year so far and looking to create some history as well. They haven't made the NPL finals in quite a number of years as well, so if they could do it this year, it'd be a very proud moment for them in the club. And they're on track to do that so far. And looking at maybe secure a home elimination final as well, potentially. The higher they can finish in this league. Here's Falco. Jason again picking it up, goes through the legs of Park and drives in behind him. Park fouls him. I'm very surprised if that's not a booking. But that was some excellent, expert wing play from Jason Konstantopoulos. Drew in his left back, slotted it through his legs and had the burst of pace to get in behind him as well. Professional foul from Park there to stop him in his tracks, but I'm sure that won't diminish the confidence of Jason Konstantopoulos tonight. Verdicchio ushering Baselli away after, I'm sure, arguing about a car being brandished, but nothing of the sort will happen, and I think it will go the other way if he keeps arguing. So free kick this time. Kristen will be taking it as Jason just gingerly re-enters the attacking third. Konstantopoulos' ball, far post. Hangs a bit too much in the air and a bit too far back. Chandler wins that aerial battle. Looks like an attempt of a long throw here from Banjak, who's got that in his locker. No first contact from a Beograd head. It was Chandler again who picks up in the air. Looking long there was Labasso to Ellenberger. Fortunately, he didn't read the striker's path, and I think it's offside, or it might be a throw-in. It might have gone out earlier in the phase of play. So it resets at the halfway line with Harrington. Good touch there from Konstantopoulos. Harrington back to his goalkeeper. And Signorello launches long, looking for Koike. Can't get over the top of that one. And it will settle in that far side for a throw-in. No updates yet from Martin Mondays for Blue Eagles and Pontian. Seems to be still 0-0 there in the 20th minute. Harrington and Baselli play a 1-2 on that far side and spread it now to Falco. Here's Konstantopoulos. He's going to face up Park again. This time opts with a first-time cross and Irabona climbs on his back and he can finally play it back. Falco, first time delivery. It's an excellent ball. Bounces on the penalty spot, but over the head of the Beograd attackers. Now Koike with excellent delivery himself. Chandler wins it first. Konstantopoulos is there, and a sliced clearance from Lujic is going to find its way to Irabona, who almost picks his coach out there, and Dimi Pana. Good touch there from Trimboli. We'll receive it again and have Robinson for company. Falco can't find anywhere forward and switches excellently in between the lines to his opposite fullback in Harrington. Falco just strays offside there as he makes an attacking run forward and interchanges with the striker in Trimboli and the winger in Konstantopoulos, who's occupying his spot at right fullback at the moment. Not a stranger to being an attacker as well. Massimo Falco played many years as a striker and as a winger, and has now found his place as a right fullback and as the captain of FK Beograd. So if he ever finds his way up that forward line, he's got a bit of previous backing as that header finds its way to Stojanovic, who has a strike. Little half volley there, fading away from the goal, fortunately for Beograd, but had great shape to that one. And it just spins past that far right top corner. Banjak again looking long, central. Stojanovic picks that out, finds his striker in Ellenberger, who lets it run, but unfortunately ran too much for him. He couldn't get the second. Here's Chandler, switches to Park. Irabona's there. Sprints out of the danger. Robinson now looks to switch to the free man, Mavro Lombardos there, whose touch has fortunately found the feet of Irabona. Seems to be everywhere at the moment. Lombardos back to Irabona. Lujic is involved. Gets some boos from the FK Beograd Ultras as well. And he gives that pass away as well. But here's Baselli, another excellent flick from Trimboli. He's got Lujic nipping at his heels. There's an excellent cutback. Here's Trimboli, has the strike! And it's just tipped past the far post by Daniel Vaughan for a corner. But another electrifying counter-attack from FK Beograd. Those two linking up as they high-five in the middle of the park has just been exceptional tonight. They must have missed each other. Baselli was on the bench last week, as we did say, and has just come back from an injury. Oh, Trimboli, I think, missed one game in between that period as well. So they're back together, back at home, and they're back in form, it seems. As we go back to that as well, those young FK Beograd Ultras, they've got a TikTok account, I know, as well, and they've been posting some nice-hearted comments and edits as well of their players, their former players as well. Made in Woodville, they say, as well, and a bit of boos there from Lujic as well, as he had a few touches on the ball. So we'll see how that pans out tonight. But here's the corner. Konstantopoulos, it's looping. Hits a Comets head first and is cleared only as far as Nyonkuru finds the easy pass in Koike. Read by Stojanovic, and an excellent chip pass to Labasso too, but incoming hard was Nyonkuru to win that off. Now Beograd looking for the touches at the top of the box, but they're crowded out. And it's Irabona again everywhere, who's in that defensive line. Falco gets a good touch away from Labasso, and a big tackle there from Baselli. That's a bit dangerous. He did come over the ball, and he's trying to claim innocence at the moment, but I'm sure if he saw that back, and I'm sure if that was on him, he would have a different opinion. I think he'll just get a talking to, fortunately, because There has been some late challenges elsewhere. I think he's going to pick up a yellow card, actually. It was dangerous. It was on top of the ball. And if he sees that again, I think he'd agree. Great ball, deep. Grabbed even better by Signorello, but it was a great launch into the box, and I could hear the coaches here right in front of me saying, "You can put it in there, I know you can do it." And aided those requests and put it into a great area for Comets. Trimboli and Lujic go up again. Stojanovic now comes into play again. Baselli's got to be careful on that yellow card now. Did say he's played a few 60-minute cameos and even less last week with 30 minutes off the bench, but unless he behaves himself now on the pitch, he might be seeing the bench in the second half, just to be careful. Picked out by Jason. Plays it right down into this corner flag. Trimboli, though, was alert to the danger and might try and take a pass. Lujic, he does. He's in the box. Trimboli looks for the tap in. What a save. It was Daniel Vaughan from point blank range, and it was denying Baselli of an instant second there. These two tonight have been in exceptional form, Trimboli and Baselli. But an excellent save from the captain of Adelaide Comets, denying a second for Beograd and a second for Baselli. Here's Banjak. So going down this right-hand side again. Falco can't find an option and plays back. Been very well under pressure is FK Beograd as well. Can't get a touch there, Jason, but they're playing much better under the pressure here, Beograd. Comets are a team that do seem to sit off and play on the counters and try and win it from a mistake. And on a grass pitch like this, you might expect a mistake to happen, but so far, Beograd have been almost flawless. Stojanovic flicks on. Ellenberger gets the touch away from two. This time Baselli pulls out of the challenge smartly, I'm sure, to his coach's liking. Now it's Maveline Bardos, finds inside again to Ellenberger. Haven't seen too much of him tonight. His touches seem to be quite deft and neat. Stojanovic inside, Irabona. Looks to turn, finds Park instead, but a sliding challenge comes from Konstantopoulos, and seems like they're all singing from one hymn book at the moment, Beograd, helping each other defensively and interchanging with ease. Park delivers, it's a good ball as well. Banjak gets his head to it this time. Irabona can't help him out. Now, what happens? Baselli tries to find Trimboli, but he didn't know where the ball was. Those two almost have a magnetic relationship at the moment, but when the ball's in the air, it's probably a bit different. Vaughan has opted the space for a long ball, and maybe that's why. Kicks that one straight out the sideline. There's no danger for Beograd. And they can just have a breath. Falco looks for an option, can only play backwards.
On your line, yeah, I'm on your line. Stay out. Coming inside, right shoulder. Left step.
Here's Nyonkuru, looks for the switch, is cut out excellently. Mavlombardos making the defensive interception, and so does Nyonkuru. End to end, coast to coast at the moment in the midfield. Here is Konstantopoulos trying to bring a bit of calmness to this. Falco looking long again. This time Baselli leaves it for Trimboli. Finds him again. Goes again. Third time lucky. Baselli, can he find him? He has the strike instead. And it flashes past the face of goal with no trouble to the Comets back line. We wait for this ball to return for a throw and go through a bit of the recent form of these two teams. Of course, the last game for Beograd was that 1-0 shock loss away at Modbury, but before that, it was a 1-0 win here against Playford, 3-1 loss here against Bacala. I also commentated that game, and they were missing a few and didn't perform to their best on that occasion. But before that, 4-1 loss away at Metro, which was a top-of-the-table clash. And then, of course, that cup final 1-0 loss to Raiders, which was just after a win against Adelaide United. Here is Irabona, though, on the far side, facing up. Falco, looking for shape to shoot. Finds Ellenberger, who just slips at the vital moment. Recovers to find the feet of Robinson. Back to Ellenberger, looks to shoot. And it's Irabona! But he's offside, sorry. It is a goal. The flag was up, sorry, but it's a goal for Aladdin Irabona. It's the wrong player they might have had with the flag up, but it's Irabona who taps in from close range. Scores his 5th of the season. Vidicchio is now explaining it to the coach, Adrian Deloya, but it's an equaliser here at One Solution Park. 10 minutes from time in the halfway. So it looked like the centre-back didn't play it, and that's why Irabona was onside. And he tucks it away under the goalkeeper, Signorello, there to equalise 1-0. And again, another player who had a couple of weeks of great form, and he's returning to the main stage with a goal here. Aladdin Irabona, 1-0 here for Comets and Beograd. We've got 10 minutes to the break, with all the attack seeming to be for Beograd. Here's Robinson, who played that decisive pass in the box for Irabona. Ellenberger, I think, was the one who was intended target for that pass, and he didn't play it and instead left it for Irabona, so that's why he was the one in the offside position. And Irabona was onside and got the pass from Robinson. Bit of arguments there. I think it was Vidicchio pointing to a ball on the far side which was on the pitch and not for whether the free kick should be taken, but in either case, Vaughan launches forward and finds Comets goal scorer Irabona. Stojanovic now. Tight in that corner. Ellenberger again leaves at that time, but unfortunately it wasn't in the box, which will be cleared instead Ellenberger to Park. Park faces up. Konstantopoulos now has got 2 to deal with. Ellenberger with a great turn, but it's a fair touch, says Verdicchio. Irabona cutting inside. Chandler looking to switch. It's gone a bit too central. There's not too much wind out here tonight, but that slight breeze is definitely chilly. I don't think it's too determining for some of these long balls. Falco goes inside again to Trimboli, who wins it again, but his touch is fortunately ricocheted back to him. Now Kristen looks for Koike, and it ends up in the middle of the park again. Nunn with a strong challenge in the back of Mavrolambardos, and it's still bouncing, and Robinson who crashes it into Harrington's feet. Nyonkuru picks that one up. Plays it back to his goalkeeper as well. He's an interesting one as well, Nyonkuru. Scored a goal this season and scored some very important and fantastic goals as well. But he just splits up the park and slows it down sometimes and gets the interception. It's all important. Go back to him as well. I think there was a foul on him, or rather Kristen. But he just sits in between that defensive line and the midfield line and just seems to get involved in counters, on loose touches in the middle of the park. And he's just there at the right moment to just pick it off his opponent and his direct rival as well. That ball doesn't find Trimboli's feet and is launched right into the path of Aladdin Irabona, who cuts inside Banjak, looks to square it. It's Labasso into the bottom right. Labasso's got his 10th for the season. Mr. Comets himself puts him in the lead to go into this second half. An accomplished finish from him. And his form in the recent few games is exceptional now. 3 goals in his last 2 games. And again, all-important one to put his team ahead, which he did last week too, as they won 2-1 at home against Adelaide, Croatia. With 5 minutes till the break, they've taken an unexpected lead here, Adelaide Comets. And it's their talisman, Labasso, who'll be credited with the goal. But again, I have to say, it's an excellent through ball from Chandler at the back. He made amends for that earlier slip that allowed Beograd to get ahead. But with that clearance, it was definitely calculated and aimed and put it into a great path for Irabona. Took an advantage touch and played it across the box for Labasso to finesse it into the bottom right. Beograd, they want to get themselves back in the game now. Nyonkuru, that's a tough one to deal with for Koike. Harrington's there though to help him. But he's going to choose to deliver instead. Koike deflected. Trimboli with a flick. Read well from Vaughan. He's got a few of them now. Trimboli with some meaningful contact on his headers, but that one didn't trouble the keeper, and I think he's going to try and launch it into that similar area where Labasso scored from. Here's Irabona battling out with Konstantopoulos, finds his brother, and it's another strong challenge. It's very similar to the Boselli one, in my opinion. The studs were up, and I think Trimboli's asking the same question.
Timmy, don't fucking talk to him. Shut up.
It's getting a bit spicy out there now. Banjak steps in the way, finds Falco. Falco down the line. It's a great splitting pass to Konstantopoulos, who has his arms around Lujic. I'm not sure who's going to come away with this. There's no foul called, and now Lujic just swings and misses. They'll take the throw in instead. And I think they're going to look for a long one with a few minutes left in this half. Looking for his first contact and try and keep it away from the head of Matthew Chandler. This time it falls out to Jason. He's got Falco there. He drives it low. It's deflected once and chests it out. And guess who clears it? It's Matthew Chandler. Banjak look to go short. About to lose that option if he doesn't throw it quick enough. And he's going to revert to that long throw instead and wait for the box to be loaded. It's a good area. No first contact for Beograd, and it's going to come out to Baselli. Baselli launches into an interesting area. Nunn's there. Now he's out of position as well. If this flick on works out in Comets' favour, got a few players remaining, but that's gone under the leg of Mavrolambardos. Baselli puts it into a area too close to the box and claimed by Daniel Vaughan again. We do have a score update as well from around the grounds at Martin's Monday night fixture. It's a 1-0 lead to the home team. A header from Declan Gray has put Adelaide Blue Eagles ahead against Pontian in the 39th minute. So they've got goals all over the grounds on a Monday night. Monday madness. Luic wins that header. He's going to look for the second, but Falco was there first. Falco now in behind to Trimboli. He was going to get a second opportunity. Falco might look to deliver. He does. Baselli was there on the first instance, but couldn't direct his header goalwards, and his coaching staff arguing that it actually came off the defender. But I'd be very surprised if Viticchio gets swayed that way. Great win there from Nunn, and falls to again. Neon Kuru seems to pick up everything as I mentioned and just clean up after some others in the midfield. Here's Jason Konstantopoulos looking to take on Irabona, who's not just an attacker, but he looks like he does a great job defending too. Here's Robinson in a phone box. Just about deflects it to a teammate, and Minsun Park, long ball, isn't close to his team. Signorello with the ball at his feet. They seem to be trying to play a bit longer the rest of this half. And the press from Comets has just been unerring, but that's a great driving run from Tristan Konstantopoulos. The sliding challenge was legal, but I think he might have used his hands. There's Banjak with an inspired clearance from behind him. Falco with a big swing his second time as well, and might have been a handball, sorry, on Irabona there as Falco took his second swing. Nunn looking at the feet, and that is the full half-time whistle. Sorry, almost preempted that, but it's the half-time whistle here at One Solution Park. It's a 2-1 win, 2-1 lead. I keep preempting it. It's not full time here. It's half-time, and it's 2-1 to Adelaide Comets. We've got 45 minutes to go. Don't go anywhere after the break, because we've got an interesting remainder of this game to see who finds the lead. But it's 2-1 to Adelaide Comets at the moment. Against the run of play, some would say. But at the moment, they've got all the right balls and all the right nets. So we'll join in the second half. Don't go anywhere.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
What I'm excited about the most, how we can come together, learn about everybody, because we're not the same, but we're somehow the same.
The community came to government to express their concerns about young people. It is our role to listen and it's our role to act.
There's so many kids wanting to play the game from all walks of life.
African Youth Program was established to help Africans with sport, cultural identity, mentorship.
Having a program that's going to target the African children, given it's their sport of choice, presents a huge opportunity to link participation in football with education, which is a perfect mix.
I think the African Youth Program will be a very inclusive program with different teams, different schools coming to play with us.
It's like a very big opportunity to expand skills, knowledge, and in different areas of life.
Most of the kids will grow from this program to be able to become valuable, positive contributors in our society.
Like a voice to be spoken with and not being scared to show your skills.
This empowerment program has many different aspects to it, and of course sport is one of those, but it's actually really about finding your place in the world.
I think everybody's pushing in the one direction to make sure that we can make a real difference.
It's not just a game, it's a very passionate sport that millions of people around the world love to play. That's what football is.
final for Campbelltown City.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
It's deemed as an Italian club. That's a bit fictitious. They called it Salisbury Internationale because that's what it was. It was full of internationals from all walks of life, and it continues to be that. Obviously, we had an Italian background, right? But throughout the 50 years, it's been a big dynamics, and it's still changing. So it's great.
I think it's an exciting opportunity. Obviously, the new State League 2 system got the North and South, and I think the final series is definitely something that we want to be a part of and want to be involved in, so it's definitely an exciting opportunity.
Yeah, when I seen State League 2 North, I was all over it. I don't want to travel at all, so I was all about it. Wife was all about it.
Always been a Northern boy. I'm 30 seconds down the road. Played for this club for 4 years a while ago, and it's just my family as well, been here as well, so it means a lot.
Everyone around the club's been so welcoming. All the people on the committee and around the club were so nice from day one, and same with the players. Got some nice experienced players out here who are really nice and welcoming to some of our younger players, so that's been really nice to have.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
For Scamitzi against Ulash. Still trying to win against Scamitzi. Oh, and a save with the legs from Delangus. A space to run into. Amanda has one in the centre. Does reach him. Needs to find the angle for the hit. And it's a good save by Woodlands. Taking it out for a corner.
Even better save this one than the previous one.
Stam as well. Yeah. It's hard to. Santino! Signorello, what a save! He puts a fist behind it and sends it for a corner.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
Almost ready here for the second half, and FK Beograd have made a change at halftime. Looks like it's Ethan Maxim Ivanic has come into the fray, so it looks like it's a bit of a reshuffle here with Koike now occupying that third centre-back role, it looks like, and they're going all for this Beograd at the moment. With, what it looks like is maybe Konstantopoulos playing left wing back. I'll have to make a better judgment as this half goes on, but at the moment, it looks like it might be three centre backs at the moment, and the rest push forward. So a bit of a differ from their usual 4-3-3. This launch is long, looking for Ivanic. Falco goes for the spectacular. Unfortunately, I parked my car closer to the back of the net, so I find it quite difficult for them to hit my car tonight. I'm going to put it past them. Also, in that break, Adelaide Blue Eagles did score another goal, courtesy of Dante Cacciavellani. So they are 2-0 up now at home against Pontian, looking to solidify themselves a home elimination final as well, Adelaide Blue Eagles. As they missed out on the automatic promotion spot to Sturt Lions in the State League 1. They've gone straight up into the NPL, winning the league with 4 weeks to spare. For the rest of the remaining lot, Fulham, Salisbury, West Adelaide, and Adelaide Blue Eagles looking to create some history in the final series. Vatanos comes in close on Konstantopoulos, who looks like he's changed wings as well to fit Ivanic in on the right. It's a good spin from Konstantopoulos. Finds Trimboli, looks to shape and shoot, can't find the gap. Tries to play it in behind for Ivanic. Maybe the shot was the better option. Good sliding challenge there. Koike comes away, feeds again. Jason Konstantopoulos driving at Vatanos. Looks to cut it back again, read that time. And Kristen tries to get in behind Vidicchio, and he's going to play advantage here, the referee. Ellenberg looking in behind for Nick Robertson, of all people, in the striker position. Signorello goes long, but complaining Beograd of their attack being stifled by the man in the middle, Vidicchio, but he said, Mike Schertz, Green, how can you not see me in the middle of the park there? It's your fault for bumping into me. Still going on as well there with the coach of FK Beograd, but they thought they were away with a counter press. And that ball is handled on purpose there by Park. Thought it might have been out. It wasn't called by the far linesman, and I'm very surprised he doesn't get booked there. It's going to be a free kick, and very surprised. Haven't seen something like that since juniors, but we play on. Here's Jason back to Nyonkuru. Great switcher play to Ivanic. Tries to head it back or head it forward and gets caught in between two minds. Here's Labasso. Robinson with Trivella. The touch from Kristen. And the second to get away from the danger. Tries another Trivella to his brother, but it's getting a bit slippery and slidey out there, and Vatanos' touch is too heavy. Here's Banjak out back to Falco. Definitely are trying to push some numbers forward. You can only see 3 at the back at most times. Corke maybe still is in the middle, but has to drop down there for defensive actions as you look to return there on screen. Baselli strips the pocket of Lujic, but he regains possession now. There's the centre back. None. Recovers. Stuck under his feet here, Nyonkuru, but he does well out of the danger. Falco, Ivanic can't hold it up. Labasso can't do the same either. Now, Kristen comes away with it. Jason looking to go through the legs again of Vatanos. Still fighting out. Vatanos does well. Does Mavrolambardos the touch from Ellenberg. Heavy. And he'll win the foul as well as Baselli tries to fight out to win this ball. Stojanovic launches long, looking for Labasso. Banjak does win that though, and so does Kristen Konstantopoulos back, where the free kick eventuated. Chandler now switches to Lujic. Robinson into the feet of Mavrolambardos, just ahead of a big mud patch there, so they're trying to avoid it. Nyonkuru picks the pocket of Nick Robinson, played back to Vaughan, launches well into the half of Beograd, and Koike's there with the header. Stojanovic flicks him behind. Ellenberg has got some space to drive into. Ellenberg in the centre of the box, looking to square. Ellenberg with a strike deflected. And just about clear from Kristen. Here's Ivanic. And sprint away from the danger. Drives inside. Can't find a red shirt though. And here's the counter-attack from Comets. Minsung Park, left-footed cross is too close to the keeper. Now they come away with it. Some more end-to-end action. Kristen looking for his brother now. Switches well. Jason, the touch is good too. Ivanic too eager, and winning back after his poor touch, and Minsung Park wins the free kick as well. Robinson has had a great game today in the middle of the park. Has a strike as well, that's dipping, and the reverse of a commentator's curse. He shows up with an even better shot as well, adding to his great game in the midfield so far today. And one of the standouts, picking up the ball in all cases and being the outlet for his team. If he can get a goal in the end of his performance today, they would even cap it off after an inadvertent assist, I think, might be admitted to him there as Irabona's goal, but you have to see how that transpires. That ball almost through to Ellenberg, and it's still left by Falco. Almost had a second opportunity there, Ellenberg, but doesn't in the end. Trimboli does well with the body work. He's got Ivanic down the line to support him. Needs to cut back on his left. Ivanic again shows too much of it to Damian Lujic, and ends that attacking move for Beograd.
Keep on, boys. Come on, Beograd. Keep going.
Nyunkuru and Irabona contest that one. Of course, both teammates in the SA Burundi African Cup team. Current champions of the AFCON SA as well. Played together for many years, those two. Nyunkuru now looking for Falco. Lujic looking for Labasso. He's got the pace on Banjak as well. Keep it alive, and just about misses keeping it for a corner though. Here he is battling out with Banjak now. A bit of afters for no reason there on the far side. We saw it here earlier with Baselli and Vatanos, and now those two are getting into the handbags action themselves. Banjak looking again centrally for Trimboli. It's not come off, but the deflection is found to Ivanic. Now they're going to come out this left side. Here's Koike. Konstantopoulos can't find the pass. Can find the delivery though. Flicked on. Baselli, and it's even flicked off better by Daniel Vaughan past the far post. And he matched the glancing header from Baselli with an even better save down low to his left. He's had a great game today. And Baselli seems to be his opposite number at the moment. He's denied him 2 goals tonight. Corner now. Launched in. Flicked on by Ivanic. Still alive there in the box. Ivanic with a header again. Bicycle kick attempt by Cooper Nunn of all people. And now the counter from Mavrolambardos looks to switch. Koike's there with a big touch. And Vatanos now drives in. Ellenberg. Good touch. Mavrolambardos is Irabona onside. Gets past the goalkeeper. Avoids the challenge. And thankfully there was Christian Konstantopoulos. Massive chance there for Comets. Again, some coast-to-coast action in the box there. Cleared off the line, and here, after passing the goalkeeper, Christian Konstantopoulos was there to intercept the shot there from Irabona.
Quality delivery. Mini. Robbo, keep that going, straight back, yeah? That's you.
Mavrolambardos high and deep into the box. Lujic is there, fancies onto his left foot, near post, but Signorello was there to claim. He wants to launch a long one quickly. It's 1v2 here. Minsung Park shoulders it back to himself, and now will look to clear. Finds the pass, but it's to a Beograd player. Ivanic wins the throw-in. Banjak over that far side, and Nunn enters the box, so you know what that means. It's a long throw-in right in front of their home fans. Haven't got a first contact all night, and that's going to continue with Park winning that header. Nyankuru gets the seconds. And drives right into the danger. Kristen Konstantopoulos, great sliding challenge, and Nyankuru as well with a late one to pinch the ball off the feet of Mavrolambardos. And the third goal there at Martin as well. And again, it's the Blue Eagles as well, so they've got a very commanding lead over there in that game. And that long throw has gone across the park into their defensive half. You don't really see them too often. They've kept the possession though, which is much more than you can say for their long throws. Here's Jason driving inside, finds the feet of Trimboli. His touch is heavy and he was shouldered off the ball by Stojanovic. Referee says nothing doing. Jason now with 4 to deal with. Moving into Mavrolambardos' path and looks for the bounce. And Baselli's there ahead of him. But unfortunately for him, he taps that over the far side for a goal kick too. Questions being asked here by the coach of Adelaide Comets, Con Antonio, about possible diving. A couple of them now from Baselli potentially. It's only yellow as well, so he's got to be careful, but flicked on by Kristen. Ivanic gets the touch, but again can't pick out a teammate. His pass completion rate would not be too high at the moment since coming on at half-time. Here's Lujic driving through the midfield. Still going. Damian Lujic winds up a strike and it's past the post. Boy, would he love a goal here against his old team. And from centre back, you wouldn't expect it to come from a driving run, but he was about to prove us wrong there. Here's Signorello now. Falco with a great touch inside. Still going Falco, driving in between two. He's getting held on to. Finds the feet of Baselli. He's got Jason next to him. Tries to play it in behind instead, and Vatanos gets an all-important touch. Koike will do well to keep this alive, but he can't. Comets coaching staff were really not happy with how quickly Vatanos raced to get that ball for the throw-in, but there's plenty of time left in this. I don't think you're going to gain too many minutes just from throw-ins. Another big challenge. That one's definitely not a dive, and I think Christian might come back to that one. Baselli's writhing in pain on the bench here, but Jason's looking to put a cross in. Can't keep it alive either, and it's going to be a goal kick. I wonder what he's going to say to this one. Might give a warning to Vatanos here. Getting a bit feisty on this bench. I'm sure we're probably going to see a coaching yellow before one on the field. And there's the foul in the middle of the park, finally heated. And it looks like the sub is being readied by FK Beograd, and it's Riley Stan who's looking to enter the fray. He's got 1 goal this season as well. Far cry from that golden boot winning season with Para Hills when they got promoted, but we know he's got it in the locker. Just got to get some confidence in his boots. That ball loose from Banjak. Redeems himself with a big challenge on Ellenberg. Kristen with a great touch away from the pressure and tries to launch long. Ken Trimboli's. Oh, it's Ivanic, sorry. Oh no, it's Falco even. comedic value here on the bench here as some of the assistant coaches here at Adelaide Comets talk about subs and who can impact the game and who's going to make a difference, and the coach is just saying, hey, relax, we're winning. Nothing needs to happen right now. You're stressing me out. I'm more talking about a sub than us leading this game. Anyway, back to the action. Trimboli, good touch in behind to Nyonkuru. Is he fouled? The referee says no this time. They'll come away with this if they can win the second ball in the midfield. Jason looks like he does well. Clears it to Koike. Takes a touch to the attacking half. Now it's Baselli on Vatanos. Lorenzo, one way then the other. Looks to cut it across. Touch from Vaughan and the second one from Park. Ivanic tried to get on the end of that and just put it into the path for Irabona. Another good header from Beograd. Square pass. Kristen picks it up. And now finds Baselli. Jason looks like he's swapped positions with Lorenzo at the moment and gone into the middle. Picks it up there, finds Trimboli. He looks into the centre. Another flick. Here's Jason. Tries to fancy it onto his right. Goes with his left. And it's off the post. What a great move there from FK Beograd. Flicked in behind. First touch football. And Konstantopoulos tried to shimmy it onto his left. And his finesse shot is just wide off the post. Here's another attacking change for Beograd. It's going to be another defensive one with Banjak to make way and Stam to come on, and look to see where he enters into the park, but it's definitely three at the back now. All their attackers are on Beograd, and they're really looking for some goals here. Got three strikers up front there now. Trimboli, Stam, Baselli, Kristen Konstantopoulos, Jason Konstantopoulos, Maxim Ivanic. Need to get a goal now and create that very intense last few minutes. Good touch from Stam. Kristen tries to flick it up into his path. Nyonkuru. You can see Koike as well mentioning to Jason, three at the back now. I'm staying back, you stay forward. Here's Trimboli. Throws out some step overs, looks for the bounce from Ivanic, and again he can't find the pass. I know he's just come on to make an impact, but at the moment he hasn't seemed to be doing that to the right effect tonight. Maxim Ivanic started last week, had a good few games off the bench this season. 3 goals in the league as well. Good challenge there from Nunn. Koike. Too many players in that instance. Baselli. He's got players to the left. Ball's too central. Mavrolambardos' touch. Chandler's there. He's got pressure. Stam gets a touch. It's Trimboli now with his left, and it's a good challenge there from Lujic to deny the striker another goal. Advantage again, that time from Koike. Kristen. Game's gone up a level now. Beograd chasing an equaliser. Nunn with a great ball into the path for Jason. Faces up Vatanos. Puts a ball in. Chandler's there again, and it goes over his own goal. And he's actually might have been injured from that as well as he's come down on that. It's going to be a corner for Beograd, but worry here is the injury for Chandler. I'm not sure what he was clutching there as he came down. He's a big unit, 6'7", I'm told. So when he does come down, it's a lot of force and a lot of length to hit the ground. Not sure if it's a knee he's holding, but it's no good for Comets because he's the one winning all those aerial duels at the moment, and you can see how necessary he is for their defensive unit. See if he can get up for this corner and if he can make the first contact as he has been doing all night, but if not, it's a big opportunity for Beograd from this set piece. He is up and wins it, of course. On one day or two, he still will win it. Nyonkuru finds the free man. Stam, who's just come on, his touch is loose. We win the throw in though. And I think it's going to be Falco because Banjak is off the park now. So Falco has been given the responsibility of these long throws. Let's see how he can fare instead. if Beograd can get a first contact. Here's Ivanic. Plays it back to Falco. Looking for a cross. Ivanic now. Slides one across the box. Cleared only to the top for Kristen. His touch is loose. Ellenberg robs him of it. Now Comets on the counter. 2v1 at the back here. Jaden Labasso. He's got two Beograd players to defend with. He's going to switch it all the way across. Stojanovic heads it on, and now it's Jason to deal with Mavrolambardos coming in behind him. Goes with the left foot. Vatanos wins the header. Robinson drives into the middle of the park. Stam's got some energy to burn. Robinson looks centrally. His striker wasn't ready for that pass, and Nunn picks it up. Launches long to this right side. Stam and Lujic. And Lujic comes off best and clears as well. Two centre defensive rocks for Comets at the moment. Chandler and Lujic have been excellent tonight. And in front of them in the six, Nicholas Robinson as well, I think. Be my 3 votes for the best players tonight so far. Here's Nyonkuru. Gives the bouncing ball back to his centre back, and I think I just heard. Thought it was hearing a coach say go down for Irabona so they can make the sub, but maybe not. They'll have to wait for this. Here's Baselli with a great switch of play to Jason. Keeps driving inside, looking for that ball. Left-footed one across the face again. No contact for Beograd, and I think we'll wait and see a sub here from another former Beograd player, and it's Sebastian Good. And a big challenge from Falco goes unnoticed, it seems. And they play on here, Beograd. But we are going to see the sub soon for Adelaide Comets. And Sebastian Good scored a couple of goals here at Beograd last season. A notable hat-trick, I think, as well in the past. Been injured, so I'm told, for the most of this season, an ankle and a hamstring. He's going to enter the fray here. And we'll see who's the one to make way. I don't think the referee has seen that there is one happening. And it's going to be the young striker who's come in midway through this season, Jake Ellenberger, to make way. Very talented youngster as well. Been told that he was at Brisbane Roar's youth team. Trying to get a contract in Singapore. Didn't end up. Fortunately found his way to Adelaide Comets as well, and he started life brilliantly with a goal against Adelaide City, but been replaced tonight by Sebastian Good. Foul. I think that one's from, maybe even offside, sorry, from Trimboli as he tried to contest that header. We've got about 20 minutes to go here. And we'll get to see who else will enter the fray, but Beograd have quite a young bench besides Jared Clark. They've put all their attacking options on, so I think they'll only have him on if they're trying to hold out a lead. At the moment, they're still chasing. That's a great ball to Stam. Chandler goes with a sliding challenge. Does he get contact? He does, because it's a corner again for Beograd. And their only objective at the moment is try and miss the head of Matthew Chandler from one of these set pieces if you're to have any luck. Here's Jason. Goes near post instead. It's Robinson who wins the first contact this time. Koike aids his coach's call in the back post. Trimboli gets a contact. Ivanic juggles it up a few times, plays it back to Trimboli. All the way across to Stam, gets it caught under his feet. Now Irabona comes away with it. He's got a player in behind, and Sebastian Good. He's got fresh legs as he's just come on. Big challenge there from Konstantopoulos. Baselli now. Jason Konstantopoulos has got Chandler to deal with. He's a big man. Can he defend it with a 1v1-2? That cut back to nobody. Stam. Baselli turns. Finds Ivanic. He cuts it on his left. Ivanic! Over the far post. No danger for Daniel Vaughan's goal. Lombardos finds the chest of Good, but he can't hold it up, and he's going to give away this foul as well. Nunn finds a great ball in behind to Trimboli, can't hold it up, and Stojanovic can come away and drive forward for Comets in the midfield. Robinson finds Minsung Park. Good bit of possession here and a bit of pace burnt that time. Irabona and his teammate Nyonkuru was there in the way. Beograd are going to make another change though, and it's going to be a youngster. So they've got quite a young bench. They're going to use them as well and see what they can do. And it's going to be the addition tonight for tonight's lineup from last week. In Zach Kosic, who's going to come on for what looks like Nyonkuru. So the youngster Kosic comes in, and we'll see if he replaces that defensive midfield role, but see what he can do. He's got 15 minutes or so to provide an impact and try and get an equaliser for Beograd maybe. Ball bounces in the box. Cleared by Jason. Baselli can't find the ball through to Kosic. He looks like he's going to be playing off the left here. Ivanic, big touch. Can't find anybody. More movement in the formation. It's a great touch from Park, who just about keeps that in, but more changes in the formation for Beograd. Looks like Baselli and Jason in the centre of the park. You see this break for Comets. Delivery comes deep. It's headed on and cleared. Again, another ball into the box. This time Falco clears. Strike from Good, I think it was. Now Trimboli tries to chest it onto the path of Kosic. His header does keep it going forward, but Vaughan, central ball, won by Nunn. Here's his first involvement, youngster Kosic. Finds the feet. Baselli got Ivanic top of the box. You know what he wants to do. Can't find it.
Come out! Come out!
Out to Koike, who might deliver this now. Finds Kosic. Finds another switch ball to Kristen Konstantinopoulos, but the Beograd just haven't been receptive to that central ball at the moment. In behind Baselli. Nudged off the ball. Nothing doing there. Good defending again from the centre backs of Adelaide Comets. That one was Matthew Chandler, who stopped all entrance to his box. And his own teammate there. Kristen on Falco. Falco gives it away as well. Here's Maverick Lombardo, so they're going to finish it here, Comets. It's Labasso, sorry, drives into the box on the youngster. Deflected once. Out to Robinson. Can he finish his game with a goal? Still Robinson. Sliding challenge will win a corner off of Koike. Good win there from the youngster Kosic. Lujic is still lurking, looking to put a shot in. Lujic! Again, just past the post. He's had 2 shots today to try and end the game here against his former side. And both have just gone past the far post, unfortunately for him. Beograd live to see another day. They're still hanging on here. Almost ticking to the 80th minute mark. A goal from either side here would really change things. Be a great last few minutes if it's an equaliser too. Still 3-0 over there at Martin as well. This game is very tight and still on the balance. Baselli goes himself past Vatanos. Still going Baselli. Was he held back? No advantage. They're going to get the free kick. Again, both Konstantopoulos brothers are on the end of this. Here's Kristen, floats at far post. Again, Chandler's there. Youngster Kosic can't get the touch. Kristen does, finds a gap, has a strike, deflected. And I think it's in the unmentionables for Chandler. And he's really feeling that one. There'll be a little break in play here as extended break in play here, so we're going to see quite a few minutes added on for this, I'm sure. There's a paper pass around there for Comets as well. Maybe a bit of a switch up in their formation, go a bit more defensive, try and hold this out. I think they're happy with it. And just a 1-goal difference.
We just got a caller. I don't tell you how to coach. Please stop telling me how to referee, okay? It was a deflection, it's offside. Thank you very much. This is your warning, both of you guys.
Warnings for both coaches from Christian Vidicchio as well, making sure this game is in his own hands. Good win there from the youngster Kosic. Wasn't matched by Trimboli. Flicked over the top there. Pushing the back there from Good again. Come on. Giving away a few free kicks as well. And I think Koike might be in some pain here as well. I'm not sure if he landed on something, but they have Jared Clark on the bench. But I think he must have twinged something here. And we're going to see again another stoppage due to an injury with no apparent end at the moment. They're going to all come in again and have another team talk, I think.
Keep going. Seba, moving up the top. I love it, Seba. Ready? The whole pitch on in here.
Kristen on this left side launches long, looking for Stan to hold up. He does well, but the second touch isn't as good. Here's Kostic though, comes away with him. Trimboli, got to put a ball in, goes far post. It's there for Ivanic, and it's an equaliser for Beograd, and it's Maxim Ivanic who's got it. He goes and celebrates with the home team, and what a move that was. Trimboli with the assist, and they're back in the game, Beograd. 10 minutes to go. A great move from Beograd, and it all started with that youngster, Zach Kosic, got involved, played Trimboli in behind early, and Trimboli turned instead of striking on his left, and he put it across that face, and finally for Beograd, there was someone there at the back post. Ivanic scores his 4th league goal of the season, and it's all to play for. 85th minute, and plenty of added time as well. One strong in the middle of the box there by Baselli, and he's given away the foul though. Sure, he got one of them in the box that was fair, shoulder to shoulder, but that one apparently wasn't by Verdicchio. And now that home support is back and loud as ever on that far corner here where this ball is. That ball gets let go. Minsung Park, time to shape up a cross, can't find a blue shirt. Again, Kostic with a great header away. Here's Robinson, drives inside, goes himself, finds the 1-2 with Good. Cleared that time by Ivanic, doing some defensive duties now. Again, Kostic with a head. Now Konstantopoulos. Trimboli releases the youngster Kostic. Can he be the hero? Finds the feet. Trimboli again, his touch is heavy. Baselli cuts inside. Shows too much of it to Robinson. Ladnirabana on the far side. It's chased down by Jason. Konstantopoulos got the energy left in him. Launches long. He's on side stand here. He cuts inside and his touch is heavy. He still goes for the second one, but again, Luic is in the way and Irabona can't keep that alive. This game's just heated up a notch. We thought it was all ending and all finishing with this 1-goal lead, but it's 2-2 here. All to play for. Season's on the line. Comets need a win here to try and get closer to that top 6, and for Beograd, the more points closer to a home final, the more secure they'd be in a finals position. Here's Koike pushing the back, no, says the referee. He's going to give it now though. And they're going to make another sub here. Surprisingly, it's another youngster as well. They've kept Jared Clark on the bench, so it might be an injury, but young Jordan Lean has come on for Kristen Konstantopoulos. But that was a bit too quick for Verdicchio, and he'll wait and write those numbers first. So a very young side out there now for Beograd. Chance of etching their name into folklore at the club if they can get this result. Mavrolambardos' left foot delivers far post. Some arms being pulled there. Ivanic wins that header. And Jason launches long. I think Trimboli's offside here. It doesn't matter. He doesn't get the header. And Robinson will come clear with the ball. Falco's there. Goes in hard. I think that's good there. He's looking to try and flick it in behind for Robinson. Youngster. I think that's Lean over there. And again, some more handbags for no reason. Players on the ground. Don't think Vidico cares too much about it because they were just trying to stop these handbags anyway. More pushing and shoving. Falco will get a little talking to, but I think that's as much the extent that it will end up with. Falco launches a fizzler in there, and it's just going to come right back at him. Jason tries to get his body in front of Robinson. Falco wins it again and the second. Ivanic need to get it to this left side now. Baselli's touch is heavy. Nunn tries to put it out the right side, and it's too far for Jason to get on the end of. And I think it's going to be a triple sub here for Comets. They're really looking for this winner too. Park inside, Stojanovic looks to deliver, is deflected out. Very attacking change, this one. It's about to happen for Comets. Looks like it's... We'll wait to see that as Vatanos has a strike that goes over the bar and out into the dog park too. We're going to make this sub now. So here, these three subs, it's going to be Jake Dorsey, Thomas King, and Paniotis Politis as well. Players to come off, Stojanovic, Mavro Lombardos, and Nicholas Robinson.
Jinzy, to the right. High wide right. Dorsey, to the left. To the left. Jinx! Top key there. Keep high.
Just tick past the 90th minute mark as well. Second officials as well have mentioned there'll be 4 or 5 minutes added time, so time for one of them to become a hero. Here's Lean, who's involved. Baselli, who's limping just before, and I don't know how long he's going to last here. Kosic, Konstantopoulos to Trimboli on the left here. Needs to shape and shoot. Trimboli rebounds off him and into the hands of Vaughan. Tried to cut it across again. Here's Good, time to turn. Looking for a strike, looks for the feet. Switched again out to this side. Kosic is there. He's got Baselli, but he's overhit it to him and almost back to Vatanos as well. It's getting heated out there. It's still alive. No foul as well, says the referee. Stam, he's got Jason, but he overhits it as well. Both teams just architects of their own misery at the moment. That time it was Lujic who just played it into the path there of Stam, and he taps it over the sideline.
Don't let him out, Beograd! Don't let him out there! Come on!
Lean chips it in. Ivanic, Jason. There's no one out wide left here. Kosic gets the touch. Back to Baselli. Has to strike Baselli. It's deflected. Trimboli gets the touch. Stan, they're in each other's way now. Trimboli still going. Jason tries to go past another one. They're trying to pass it in the goal now. Beograd. Someone's got to have a strike. Koike, and what's going on there with Labasso? They're holding on to each other. Dorsey on the left. Jake Dorsey. Still Dorsey. Has the strike. Dorsey near post. Good save. Signorello. I think there could be a booking off the ball here for Koike, I assume, but he's talking to Lean, sorry. So that was a very interesting play there as Labasso and Koike got caught up in each other and one was held by the other. And now it looks like Vaselli and Politis, I think, are grabbing each other, sorry, in the box. Big corner here for Adelaide Comets and a free man at the back there in Damian Lujic. How he would like to score a late winner and send his side home with the 3 points. Verdicchio make sure, I think, that Irabona puts the ball in the correct quadrant. I think the Ultras were giving him that knowledge. Here he goes. Irabona launches near post. Koike's there. Irabona again. Puts it into the box. Flicked. Good grab there from Signorello as it was bubbling above his line. Here's Ivanic with space to run. Trimboli far post as well. Still Ivanic. Does he look to shoot or find the pass? Finds the pass. And again, they can't find the square ball. Here's another counter attack though. Labasso's come from an offside position. Nunn has this set piece to launch into the box. Stam tries to get a flick. Baselli throws something at it. Nothing to trouble the goalkeeper, Vaughan. Launches long and central. Nunn puts his head in a dangerous area. Kostic again wins a header. Irabona's touch is loose. Trimboli flicks it in behind to Ivanic. Couldn't get there ahead of Park. Park finds a great pass to Irabona too. And there's the full-time whistle. I wasn't sure how much was being added there, but it must have been 5 or so. And it ends all square here at One Solution Park. 1 point apiece for Adelaide Comets and FK Beograd. An entertaining match here as well for all neutrals too. So that's all from us here in the studio as well. It's great to be with you in the commentary booth. And we'll see some more Monday night action between some more teams in the future as well. But that's all from us here. 2-2 ends a draw in this fixture, round 19. Thank you and good night.